Lawsuits are lawsuits.
Yeah, the lawsuits, y'all.
Lawsuits and lawsuits and lawsuits.
Elephant in the room, the lawsuits.
Lawsuits is up. It's lawsuit time. All right, let's do it. Which one? Pick one.
Well, UMG, they filed in Texas to have the Drake defamation suit dismissed.
Is that where Drake filed?
Yeah, he filed 2 lawsuits. Mm-hmm. So the first one was against Universal and Spotify, and that was in New York. But
that was the petition.
Yes, that's the petition. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, they're both petitions. Okay. Excuse me. And the other one was solely against Universal, and that was filed in Texas.
Okay.
So Universal has filed in Texas to have that petition dismissed.
Mm-hmm. Do we want to bother reading? I'll read it so they could not say that we didn't read shit. Oh, they're just up there talking out their ass. Bring back the journalists. Let's see. Petitioners Rule 202 petition arises out of an ongoing feud between 2 prominent rap artists. Petitioner, stage name Drake, and Kendrick Lamar Duckworth, stage name Kendrick Lamar. UMG distributes the recordings of both of these artists. Beginning in the spring of 2024, Petitioner and Kendrick Lamar each released recordings containing lyrics which attack the other performer, which are known within the genre as diss tracks. This rap battle culminated in a recording by Kendrick Lamar called Not Like Us, released in May 2024, to which Petitioner has taken offense. Rather than addressing his grievances with Kendrick Lamar, Petitioner has resorted to strategic legal retaliation against UMG and others in an apparent effort to pressure them to limit the distribution of Not Like Us. The TCPA protects parties from this exact kind of legal retaliation by providing an expedited process to summarily dismiss legal actions, including petitions for pre-suit depositions.
All it sounds like to me is they want to play that shit at the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. And it sounds like he don't want them.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to step on this song. I don't think it's just the Super Bowl. I mean, yeah, that's a big part, but I know like Grammy season coming up. I think I need to. He just wants to step on this record.
Yeah, before he gets all the big.
It's
stages.
already big as hell. So
right,
it's like,
it is.
Now I have to stop this from getting any bigger. I'm trying to, even though it's already snowballed.
Yeah, this sounds like he just doesn't want it to be on TV in the big TV events, and UMG wants it to be on TV at the big TV events. I mean, because it's their hit single.
It's their hit single.
It sounds like UMG saying, "Man, what a bitch."
Well, they said that in the first statement to the public.
And it sounds like they're doubling down.
Yeah. Hey, Court, can you call him a bitch too?
Hey, call him a bitch for me. No, that is what it sounds like. Yeah, I don't know any other way to slice it. I know last time this came up, a lot of people, and I've heard a lot of people say, Joe, you're normally with bucking the system.
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah, but this is kind of why I'm not in support of that here. I support diss records.
You do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I support being able to say whatever you want to say about your opponent as an art of expression in a record.
I'm not sure if using the system is bucking the system either, by the way.
If what?
Using the system is bucking the system.
I mean,
using the system, debatable.
It could be, I guess.
Debatable. Could be a form
using one system to buck another system.
No, it's a buck said system that you're using.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that fully qualifies.
But part of my beef could be because I'm not getting to use that system no more.
I break this all down as, man, what a bitch.
Yeah. I'll break it down a little bit further than that. I mean, yeah, the move might be that, but from his side, it's like, dog, I'm still trying to protect business interests here.
But the irony of the situation is that he's made the whole thing so much bigger by filing these petitions that have the potential to become, that are being regarded as lawsuits.
I don't think he's made it bigger.
It was already big.
The record was huge.
I understand, and I totally understand that. But he's made the situation so much bigger that he's placed just even more eyes in terms of people who probably were really indifferent to the whole situation. Like, oh wow, this is
I tend to agree.
Yeah, really shaping up.
I tend to agree. The record
a
has
real kerfuffle.
Sort of died down, at least since May. Doing all this is just bringing it back up, really.
I think the record has died down, but again, from Drake's standpoint, I know what y'all are about to do on the biggest stage in the United States anywhere.
Yeah.
I know what y'all are about to do. I know what I don't want an arena full of, a stadium full of people singing along to this song, because what happens after the Super Bowl with artists and their records after the halftime performance? They shoot right back up the charts.
That's true.
So the next day, what do you think Not Like Us is about to do?
True.
So now, yeah, the record might have died down, but this is just going to breathe life into it again.
And you'll probably get mad viral footage of people screaming that shit in their cribs. Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
So, and now you got the Grammys the following week where it's nominated again.
Yeah.
The people that are against this lawsuit, right? Do they just want him to just say like, "Yo, you lost the battle. Go and figure it out. Go and make another record," you know? And because as we've seen before in the history of battle rap, a lot of records damage careers, and some of these niggas disappeared for years. And we seen that, and we talk about that. Oh man, this person used to be the best person. I used to listen to his songs until he came. So then now we want the same thing to happen to Drake, right? Because I hear a lot of people saying like, this record is big. It's calling him whatever it is calling him. So is he supposed to just say? Was he supposed to just stay quiet and just go work on another record? Who's to say that the audience will receive him the same after this?
He did that.
Yeah.
He put out other records that would have worked had the people and the companies not been off him.
But what I'm saying is that, was it received the same?
No.
Right? Okay, so what I'm saying, so
I don't think we've ever seen someone lose a battle that had his level of popularity.
Exactly.
Okay, so now the bigger they are, the harder they fall. So now he's falling off and continue to fall off. How do I, like Joe said last time, risk assessment, right? Like he took a risk and it didn't work in his favor. What do you do next? Especially if you make a song and it's not working or doing what it normally does. What do you do next? You blame the system, try to use some reverse psychology or some tricks, and to try to get yourself back into motion. That's how I feel about it. You know, I understand what everybody said. I'm down with Joe when I think about it. When I go, I'm like, okay, I get it. Yeah, but then if you sit back and take a step back and accept your loss and concede, the only thing I could think of is if you have a smash hit. But niggas is laughing at this nigga.
But if I can't,
and they calling him a piece of shit, and it's numerous artists against one, like. Oh, that still plays a factor. It's like the nigga don't have no more friends, any more friends.
Or respect from.
Or respect.
Well,
like if he had friends and niggas was willing to, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
And niggas was willing to jump, I'm going to jump back on the record with you or Fuse or somebody, then I can see him. But
he got that.
Alienated himself.
He still has that. He still got his Atlanta crew. He still got them that, like, Thug had an album come. He did 2 verses on that while he was locked up. He still got the people that's rocking with him because the line has been drawn. The people that still rock with Drake are showing it. They might not have done features and stuff, but you can tell by the way that they're moving throughout this that they keeping that line of communication open with him.
Got it.
So how do I put out another hit when the people responsible for making it a hit will not push the button?
Got it.
That's where he's at right now. So now my only choice is to try whatever I can do to stop this record from getting big all over again. I think this is only about that one record. This ain't about the battle no more. It's about that one record.
But wait, you don't think that this has in any way, shape, or form anything to do with his desire for independence?
It could tie into it because I'm already battling with the label. You know, I'm trying to get off the label.
That's a crock of shit that fans just keep throwing in there. I don't think he has the desire to be independent at all. Nothing about what he's rapped in songs says that. Nothing about how he's going about negotiating this shit with UMG says, hey, I want to be fully independent. I just don't see that.
I don't think it behooves an artist of his stature to be fully independent.
Yeah, he might have passed that. He might have passed that.
You know what stuck out to me? That he used his power at the label to suppress other records. See that?
Yeah.
Still doing it.
Now it's getting messy. So you try to use the power that you used before when we heard about these rumblings and we chose to ignore it or thought it wasn't a big deal, or he said that, cease and desist is for all that. We listened to him. But then now UMG is confirming that you use these same tactics and they just didn't allow you to use it with this record.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's
and right, like now that the cat's out the bag and Drake has mentioned it in his suit, when the beef was going on, I think I was like, yo, let's read the bottom of these Kendrick releases to see this Interscope here just looks funny after the PG Lang announcement. Now you come to find out that he did some type of short-term arrangement with UMG to see if they could, prove themselves. I think Drake might have just read that wrong too. I think he read the whole shit wrong. I think he looked at the short-term deal thing kind of like he looked at Meek being on tour, which is, all right, I've been in bed with them. I've been made them all this money. I've been me. You trying to get there with this short-term shit. I could probably maybe use some of my impact to crush you and prove my worth.
Yeah, I think he read a lot of things wrong in this.
Yeah.
And I just think he read it wrong. And my only issue with the lawsuit, again, I'm not mad at nobody that's wanting to sue their label. I'm mad at the why and the how and the when. I don't like the reasons.
Neutral Budden.